Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout Shelter and Supply Chain Operations Training. Whatever you guys want to look at it. This is me talking about a game and relating it to the real world. I know. What am I doing, right? All right, so our challenges, our objectives, this is going to take a while to get done. So we're just going to leave it. I got this collect 30 stim packs thing, so I upgraded the stim pack production area, and I threw some people in there, and we're doing the craft 5 weapons. Getting another Mr. Handy, another automated system, probably putting them in the top floor would be good. This guy is gonna fall apart at any time now. I left the game and all kinds of mayhem happened when when I was letting the food thing go because it was like thousands of food. Oh yeah, all of our little kids, all of our whatever, all of our new trainees are able to do things. So what is he even training? Perception. Do we have a gun for him? Sure. Give him one of those. Oh, we got another one wandering around. Agility. Why don't you jump in there? We have something agility wise for you. There we go. Yeah. Actually, no. Let's give her whatever the raider because it's we might need the plus threes. So we are producing the stim packs. Put both of the doctors in there and one of the new kids, one of the new hires. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. I'm just so happy I could burst, but don't worry, I won't. Yeah, they're all very happy. We're at a 94. We just had a bunch of new kids come in, and we're still over 90. So we are rocking it. Um, 10 minutes, we're gonna get our Mr. Handy, which is gonna be great. So that will help with the power generation stuff. And I don't know. We might move them later if we need more like water and food. Whenever a fire has started in this depot, it has been a giant pain in the backside to get rid of because this thing is fully. Oh, it's only level 2 and it's that much of a hassle. Wow. It's been a. Whoa, there he is. Oh my goodness, 2410? Hello. Bonus. Ah, Christmas is coming early. All right. Nuka Colas for everyone. And a perfect pie, or whatever the heck the thing's called. So, when I've been making stuff, we ran out of stuff to make the rusty laser pistols. So I switched it to enhanced sawed off shotgun, and then I realized, oh, it's based off of endurance. So that could have gone better um, since nobody really has a whole lot of endurance. So I took the endurance stuff from them. We're gonna recalculate who we're gonna take later, anyways. We'll take the top 3 of the questing ladies, and then we'll get the overseers thing over here. And when they're ready to go, when they have their endurances to like 5s or 6s in that neighborhood, then we will get them ready. But so far, I mean, they're trucking away. They have endurance at 3. We just started them today, so that's going very well. All the production's going very well. Everything's maximized. We've been getting attacked relentlessly by raiders, fires, and uh, what are they called? Rad roaches? Yeah. Sorry, it's the end of the day. My brain is yeah. So, oh, Jacob, Oh, hey, bro. Oh, we got another doctor coat. Nice. And another. Is that another one? One. Whoops. Two. Three. Four recipes. Four recipes. He has 0 stim packs. He's nearly. Boom. Bring him back. It's time for you to come home, hero. He's got 3,000 caps he's bringing back. Nice. Good shotgun. Some rare gear. Some rare recipes. We needed that lab coat. We need more Wasteland gear. We have the Charisma gear. Strength gear. We have some rare junk. I think that's useful for the, what are they called? Plasma rifles, which is hopefully the next tier of weapons we're going to be getting when we get to population. Which population? 45? Oh yeah, we got a rusty pistol here too. And another one of these. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're going to be well equipped. I might need a... Oh my god. It's like only when I'm recording. So I'm going to shift everyone over. Can you please work? Yeah, okay. Next time I'll realize that I just don't bother moving them. All right. Can you guys deal with these things? Just shoot them. Shoot them more. Come on. You guys get hurt? No, I think they're okay. All right, good. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a thing. That's a bit of a thing. So these... Oh, and the gun's done. These are the 3 rooms that are going to get attacked by mole rats. I think they cannot attack on an angle. Boom. Craft 5 weapons is done. Beauty. Collect 200 power in under a minute. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna not worry about that for the time being. We have stim packs. All right. Now, because we did that, I'm going to sort all these people out off camera. We're just going to be transferring the endurance gear over and putting all these people in training rooms. And there are training rooms that, what do you call it? We might need to build more, but we left the opportunity to do that because we left some extra ones. This was on purpose. I wonder if the mole rats can climb out of here and attack. That's whatever. We'll find out, maybe. So, yeah, if we can close this up, we have the intelligence room. We do not quite have the ability to get the lounge or the game room. Those are the last 2. We need to go up to population 45 with that. And right now, because we have the new, whatchamacallits, the new hires, I got to check to look at our consumption rates because you'll notice they all went up. Well, we picked up 7 more people. Like we increased, we were at 28. 7 is 1/4 of 28, so we gained 25% more. 25% growth is quite a bit. So we got to make sure that we can handle all that. I think the newbies all have at least basic equipment, so that's fine. That's going to be done in a minute. So I don't even know what... Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out where these people were. And whatever, I'll just do it. I keep looking at it, and I'm like, well, we'll do that later. No, we'll just do it now. So you are one of these pro stars. She already has maximum in agility. She can't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera because I'm gonna have to figure out which things I'm gonna build. Wait, are any of you guys smart? Here, it's just 1. You're not very smart at all, dude. You need to take some classes, bro. You need to... No, I'm trying to look. All right, put You in there. I'm fairly certain I told you to go in here. There you go. I'm getting tired. My patience is growing thin for nonsense. All right, so there's 2 minutes. So Jacob's coming back. We picked up these. We almost have the robot. This, I'm just going to let it go as it goes. I'm not going to get aggressive with it. Before Jacob comes in, we might do some clearing out of like outfits and stuff. Probably going to get rid of these. They're not that good. Yeah, they give a little bit of agility, but who cares? They're not that great. Like this we're going to keep. That's very good. That's a +5. You know, we have other stuff we need to get everybody preferably in the gear that they're going to be actually using so that we know what our actual requirements are. That's important. So, and I'm also contemplating sending the questers out in battle armor because some of them will have like a 12 strength, which will, I don't know. I got a lot of things going through my head right now, but they're going to get this done. So then we're going to get a robot. I'm trying to see if we can make that robot happen right now. Yeah, all the lead times are off. Off camera, I'll probably just swarm a whole bunch of strength people in here and be like ding 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 ding, and then we'll get the thing we need. You know what? It's not letting me pick them up. This is all right. I got to use the keyboard. Normally I use my scroll wheel. Strength of 1. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what to do with you right now. There are a lot of they're all agility. That's right. You need to go in here. That's your calling. Where are you going, dude? You're running around in circles, man. Get your act together. See, like, what are they even doing? Oh, I'm running to the right. I'm running to the left. I'm running to the right. Like, make a decision, man. Nobody likes people who run around in circles at work, all right? Nobody respects that. All right, so we're going to get you in your appropriate, whatever, that gear. Boom. 30 stem packs. We got a robot, ladies and gentlemen. We have robot number 2. Mr. Handy number 2. Boom. Ba 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 ba. Now we have automation for our top level. So I don't got to keep checking this, which is nice. Get the robot in there. We're probably going to be attacked by raiders in 2 minutes. Yeah, this robot, where is he? He's hiding in the elevator again. Dude. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't get, like, destroyed. So we got to level you up or else you won't upgrade. All right, you ladies need to train up your brains. You are an agility person. You're going to get murkier. You are training... No. Oh, no! Stop moving me around. All right, I'm turning that off. I'm going to turn off that camera thing. I'm done with it. I don't like it when I'm in the middle of something and it just pulls me over there and there's nothing I can do about it. All right, you are training your agility. So you can initiate rope, whatever. So we... Really? She's just standing there now. We don't have a place to put her. What am I going to do with you guys? They all have agility. So I can make... Like... Wow. Really? I'm going to have to work this out because I'm trying to get more people trained up. We got all these new kids, and we don't need to have him in perception. We can put him into agility, which allows us to put one of these individuals into perception, which is going to be you. Oh, we're only 6 away? Get it done. Rush it. Maybe I should have put more people in there first. Whatever, we got it. We got it. Another 70. Wow. Merge 5 pairs of rooms together. Probably not likely to happen, brother. So, we have 3 people that do not have a training room. That's a problem. Because we got all those new kids, right? And I'm all for like on the job experience, but until people get their endurances up, maybe I should just have more endurance rooms. You know what? Yes. I convinced myself. All right, who's the best to go in there? You and you. I have to level you up because of reasons. Robe. I don't like it when they have that. We don't have enough. That's the real thing. When we have enough, then we can give them to people. Her. There's no place she can go. I don't want to make another endurance room. What do we have built? You can tell what you have built by how much stuff costs. So, I can make another classroom. Sure. Done. She's going to train up to be a doctor too. But when it all comes down to it, we're going to need all these trained up. And yes, we're going to need luck, and yes, we're going to need charisma. Saw ya. Gotcha. Wow, we made a lot of money off of him today. Wait a minute. They want us to gather power again? Oh, there was 2 of them, and it only gave me 1 of them. I see. Well, perhaps we will clear that tomorrow-ish or something. Have to level you up. It's one of the problems with having to make those weapons, but you know what? It's good that we made them. It's all right. I was just going to put 1 person in there and let them chip away at it, but I like getting objectives done. That's something... I don't know if it's the gamer in me or the project manager in me, but I like getting them done. So we'll work on this power thing. I mean, when we come back into the vault and they're all ready, how much will that be? 132, 163. So we could do 163 and then throw everybody in here. That was weird. I didn't even mean to. I clicked it right as it was done. Throw a bunch of strength people in here, or maybe with luck or whatever, and just get it done. Or just all these people. I mean, the rush was only like 22%. Yeah, the rush, that goes down. Like, that goes down, but that number, don't believe it. It's worse than that number is. So, yeah, I think we covered all the main bases. Can't build overseers until we have people ready, because it's going to force us to put people into the quest, which I don't understand why that's a thing. I think that's kind of weird, but whatever. But we're training 6 people on endurance. These are the people we're focusing on. I think they all have 3s now, right? Yeah, they all have 3s. Gonna wake up tomorrow. They're gonna have 4s. I might actually be up for another hour. Maybe. if I don't pass out. So we'll see. But getting them ready and, whatever, getting them, they have laser pistols. That's pretty much the best we could do for them. We need to have heavy weapons in our entrance. That is extremely important. If I have to use a couple more stim packs because they get hurt, fine. But they're going to pick up weapons too. Like, they're going to pick up better weapons, better gear. They're going to pick up all kinds of pets and birds and cats and dogs and lizards. I don't know. So that's where it's at. So I think that's a good spot for us to pause for now. We're about 20 minutes in. We have Mr. Jacob Hawkins, legend, coming back to the vault. We're going to make sure we give him... There's another one. I think it's because I've looked at this so much, I notice when something's out. You ever play that game, Where's Waldo, when you were a kid? They had those books, and they had some guy with like a hat and big glasses and a stripy shirt. He looked like a, what do you call it? One of those I'm too cool for you people. You know, the people that always, oh, I liked it before it was cool. That were like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And if that's you, the looking in the fridge, wow. Looking in the mirror, I guess I'm getting hungry. And the diner. Yeah, but I always used to play that. I used to be really good at that game. So I think that's why I'm noticing. I think I noticed him 3 times right in this recording. Was it 2 or 3 times? It's been 3 times in the last little while. Maybe it was off camera. But anyway, so we did upgrade the clinic. It makes 6 now. We're not going to upgrade it further. That was simply to get that challenge out of the way today. Merge 5 rooms. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, we could just build stuff and then destroy it. Like making if we spend 2 of these, yeah, it's for every 2. Or no, if you build a triple, you're building 3, and you're getting 2 mergers. So if we build 2 times 3 wide rooms and 1 double wide room, we'll get it. So that'll be a minimum of 600, 1,200. That price is going to go up. I don't know. It's going to be at least 1,500, 1,600 for us to buy it. Oh, look, another fire. Surprise, surprise. Something's on fire. Can I pick up the people, please? I'm going to use my keyboard more often because I like the zoom in thing. All right, you get over there. You get over there. Is that all that'll fit? Yeah. I'm going to use the keyboard. See, but the moving around is pretty janky. Cam scroll speed. Is that better or worse? It seems like it's the same. Wow. Maybe I'm just tired, but all this seems the same to me. Yeah, okay. Because then it'll be smoother transitions. I don't want it being all janky on your eyes. Okay. We'll go with that. Let me know what you guys think. Is that a good speed? I want it to be, able to be viewed, but I know I snap around real fast, and I'm trying to prevent that. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're liking the video. Any suggestions or anything like that, let me know. If you want one of my vault dwellers to be named after you, let me know. But you better have a PG rated name or it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to put that out there right away. It better not mean anything messed up either. It better be just like Bob123 or something like that, all right? Another thing I'm thinking of doing is changing their name so that we'll put what level they were, like L3 when they became Endurance 10. So what I used to do is go E10, L3, and then I knew they got endurance 10 at level 3, so I knew how many hit points they had. So we might do that again. It's very tedious doing that for 100 dwellers, but if you do it one at a time, like one every day, or, you know, because it's like, oh, they're fully trained, they got a 10, okay, put it on their name. It's not as tedious. But I'm looking forward to these girls getting out there and getting us some serious loot. That's going to be great. Our objectives. Oh, our daily report, we got that. So we're still at 92. We're still doing really, really well. Everything's in the green. 92%, 93%. If it's over 90, it's good. It's good. We're getting the bonus to production and crafting and everything. This, I'm just going to get that done off camera because I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. I'm trying to keep these sections to be about 15 minutes apiece, and we've already almost doubled that. But we had to cover more stuff because more stuff happened. But we will leave things here. Thank you for joining us. We will have the next installment right here. Hello, everyone. We're back, and these are our new challenges. I got another challenge done. Not sure if I recorded it, but it says complete 6 quests from the Overseer's office. 6. So, yeah, no big deal. I don't understand why the numbers on these things are like 60 outfits, 6 quests. But we'll get another robot out of it, which, you know, longer term is a good thing for when we need this production. Our man Jacob Hawkins, the legend, is on his way back. He'll be back in about 8 hours. It's morning right now in real time. I already clicked everybody. I've decided that I'm going to fully train our questing people because with endurance, because I don't want them to die. Like, a big part of it is them not dying and them being able to take damage. And yeah, they're not very high level. So what might actually be smarter, I'm thinking right now, because you want to be smart with your resources. You want to be smart with the people, the products, and the processes, right? We'll be smart with all of it, not just one thing. So the process of training, if we get them to 10s with a +3, and then we send them all out, even with we'll send them out with stim packs, maybe a full load, like 25, or 25 and 10 seems to be doable. I mean, their endurance is going to be full. It's going to be over 13, so they're only going to be taking incidental endurance damage. You know what I mean? So they won't be taking regular damage. So that, I think, will make them a lot tougher. And then they can level up. Because that's another thing we got to do. I almost forgot. We have to level them up before we send them into quests. Or else they're toast. Might want to tune up agility as well. So we have 5, 10, 5, meh, 5. And then luck's not very good, so we're not going to be getting a lot of criticals. I think it's criticals. We'll find out. But we need to train their endurance to full, and then we're going to send them out. I think that's the much smarter way of doing things. Another raider attack. We were just attacked. Actually, we got something good. Oh, use the keyboard. We got a lab coat. One of those raiders was some like crazy Dr. Jekyll or something. So, oh yeah, get them to back up. Robot, don't do that. You're not a combat robot. Although that would be pretty sweet. That'd be sweet to be able to get a Mr. Gutsy upgrade that could do all the regular stuff, and he was a really good fighter with like a plasma rifle instead of just a flamethrower. That would be cool. What do we get? Whoa! Rusty Gauss rifle recipe. That's one of the better weapons. Well, it's the worst version of one of the better weapons. The plasma rifle itself is what we really want. Not the rusty one, the regular one. That's what I want to make for everybody. That's one of the only reasons I'll mess around with junk in this game is getting the rusty plasma rifle because it does like 18 damage or something. When our rusty, no, who has it? Do you have it? No. Oh yeah, they have it. Rusty laser pistol to 7. So the plasma rifles do seriously like 10 more damage. Excuse me. So, another thing I want to point out is look at our operations right now. Look at our crew. Like, we just got attacked, so our numbers are a little down, but they'll get right back up there. But look at how many people are actually working. In the power rooms, we have 5 people in 3 rooms that occupy 8 spaces. So we don't even have one person per space, which is kind of wild, I think. And we have 2 in the water room and 2 in the diner out of 35. So we have 9 people actually running the day-to-day operations while we have, I already counted this out, we have 20, there's one in here. I made another classroom. I figured I might as well. Plus, I figured we might as well train her up for, since we have so many rooms for each thing, I thought, well, it's a good idea to train up intelligence for when we want to really make stim packs like every 5 minutes or something so we can send another person out. Because I don't like rushing in the game or in real life. I only do it very, very occasionally. I mean, how many times have I rushed so far? Like twice, maybe? And a couple that, at least one of those times was for a daily challenge. So, yeah, we could do this just to move it along, but I'll just waste money off of it. Like, we'll just waste money. It'll be throwing money away just to get a slight, I don't know. There's nothing we can really merge. Like, we can get like diners, but we'll spend like 2,000 or 3,000 to just get this, and I hate that. I hate overspending just to get a smaller reward. So we're not going to do that. What was the other thing I want to point out? Whoa. Gotcha. Just happen to be looking at the endurance trainees. So we're not 100% sure who's going to go out or when, but you know what? They're pretty much good enough. When they get 10s, like, yeah, the agility is not at 5. I might just get that train because it might bother me. I like things to be a certain way. I like things to be at a certain measure. All right, so you guys are more on the new side. He's another one of our cross trainers. He's cross training his agility. And she's new. So, how much more training? 6 hours, eh? Ouch. But it's got to be done. So it's going to take a couple more days to train them up before we send them out in the wasteland, level them up, and then send them into quests. So we're going to do it the right way. Otherwise, if we send them in a quest, we're going to burn through like so many stim packs, and they might not make it through because they're only level 3. They're only level 3. So it'll be a couple days to train them up to full, couple days to send them out into the wasteland where they grab a bunch more loot that we're going to need. You know, we're going to be force multiplier with gaining loot by ×5, right? Instead of 1, or ×4. Where's my math? Well, whatever, yeah, it'll be ×5 because we'll have 5 people out there now. We'll send Lisa out there too. Even though she doesn't have the exact most awesome, what do they call that? Wasteland gear. It's from it's Fallout 3 or New Vegas or something. That suit was in there. Anyways, it looks exactly like what it is. So everyone else we're going to be training up. This is the other fitness area. So we are training up. These are diner workers. So they have endurance of 4. So we can swap them out for these diner workers, which we've been trying so hard to keep their levels low. And yeah, and then we're just going to be swapping people out when they're done. We're going to be swapping other people out, like with our production rooms, and then we can actually level them up. Yes, I clicked him by mistake. We need to get these power room workers maximized though too. We might just do a full swap on them. And let's take a look at our strength trainers. These guys are new, right? Those were kids like yesterday. They grow up so fast, don't they? Yeah, so they're working on their strength. We could possibly just keep them here and then do like a full train on these guys and then get them in the endurance room. We might actually need to make another endurance room. It's looking like it might be a possibility as a requirement. It's 1,050. But it really depends on how our people train. Yeah, we really need to train them up to 10 in their primary and 10 in endurance. That's the most important. And then our trainees will train up like a secondary. So, yeah, that needs to be done. Sorry about that. I had a little interruption there in the middle of the recording. So, yes, it's going to take a little while, but that's okay. 6 quests, that's going to take a little bit of time. When this does refresh, I'm just going to get rid of this. I might get rid of this too, because this is going to take, well, this is doable, but it's going to take a while. And as new stuff comes in, we're going to be getting rid of old stuff, right? So that's an eventuality. This is not necessarily an eventuality. 5 pairs of rooms. So that's building 10 individual slots, which is like this whole thing. That's 4, and this is 6. So that's building all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We couldn't even do it. We'd have to build bigger. We'd have to build bigger than we actually have. Yeah, that's I'm going to get rid of that one because I don't think we're going to be building that many joinable rooms in the near future. And yeah. See, once we start training our people more on the regular, we might be able to have double wide rooms like the endurance room, because when they're full, they do train faster. And for every person that's in here, they train a little bit faster. So if you are checking on the regular, like every hour or so, give your mind a little break from work. with all the crazy demands that could be happening. Oh yeah, I don't need to click those anymore. We have robots. Automation is fantastic. Like, look at this. Look at what it's done. We've been careful with our power consumption and production. We're still under half on pretty much everything. Yeah, that's barely under half with food and water production and consumption. But remember, these are not even upgraded yet. So that's probably something we're going to want to start looking at before our next. I don't know. Should we do it now? Let's do it now. It feels like a good time to do it now. So that'll be a level 2 room. That'll be a level 2 room. Whoa, look at that. That freed up a fair bit of capacity there. And it's an occupied room. So I think they just had their batch. No, it was them. Okay, yeah. So they'll fill that up. We're in the green zone. So remember, this side needs to be bigger than that side. That's when it's safe. And yeah, I think that's all we're really going to do today, or for right now. We're probably going to need to upgrade. We're going to need to upgrade the storage space. I sold off a couple more things here and there that we really didn't need. So, like these, I don't like these. I don't like these. They're not very useful. You can't really use them for anything other than really the med bay and the science lab. Battle armor's kind of meh. I like the radiation suits. They're very immersive for me. You know, to send them out with radiation suits. I still might send them out with radiation suits, but when we level our people, we want to give them the highest endurance gear we can, because I'm about 95% certain that they are going to level when we train them to 10. They're going and they have the +3. They're going to level it as 13s. Right? So compare that to where a lot of them started at like 2. And you level somebody with 2 endurance, right? Say that's how many hit points they get. All right, let's do math. Where's my calculator? So, if you had 2 endurance and you leveled to 50, that's pretty easy math, right? That's 100. That's 100 hit points. Okay, that might sound like a lot right now. You had 13 times 50. That's 650. 6.5 times the survivability. I almost said 16 times the detail there. You guys know where I'm coming from. You know where I'm coming from. So, Fallout fans, you guys know where I'm coming from. Yeah. So that looks like as much as we can do right now. So we will be back with an update in a moment. Hello, everybody. Quick update. So now we are at happiness 96%. That is very, very good. Our morale is high. Our people are happy. And because of that, we get a lunchbox. So this is lunchbox in this context to me is kind of like a managerial bonus from corporate, because like, oh, your people are so happy, you're so productive, everything's going well, all of your metrics, all of your KPIs are good. We're going to give you a lunchbox. How about that? So that's awesome and amazing all at the same time. So we got to wait on this. This, just go away. We don't want you. Craft 6 outfits. Yep, that's how things go. So we do have some extra capacity for our power generation. I've been clicking everybody. Everybody's kind of locked into like a multi-hour training schedule right now. Of course, we do have the 25 people. Jacob is going to be back in 6 hours. So he's going to be bringing a whole bunch of loot. I'm going to count this off camera, but we're probably going to need to expand. Maybe. I don't know. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I'm going to double check the gear people are carrying. Hopefully, after Jacob comes back, we can get rid of this type of rifle, the lever action rifle. And if we need any components from it, we could just junk them down and make rusty laser pistols, if possible. I mean, you're turning like a 4 damage weapon, 4 or 5 damage weapon into a 7 damage weapon. And I gotta double check if the damage is a multiplier. I need to do that, because if it is, then all these people should have 10 strength. Because doing maximum damage, we might do that anyways. I'm contemplating. They don't need to be fully trained for their first Wasteland expedition that we're getting them ready for, but we are training their endurance. I think they're all at 5. Isn't that what I just checked? No, I checked the overall scores. So you guys are like, come on, man, you're teasing us. All right, let's do the lunchbox thing. Okay, all right. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. That was not great. That was marginal at best. We got another rusty laser pistol after a week of doing our best at having our people at 95, 96%. After no one starved, nobody got water poisoning. You know, maybe they're just taking it too much for granted. I don't know. Maybe my timing's off with the lunch boxes. I noticed that I get like micro lag when I click it sometimes, which is quite disturbing with the timing. So whatever, it's extra, it's a bonus. Let's just be thankful for that instead of whining about things that you didn't get, because it doesn't help anybody. Stephen Covey says, you know, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. And it sounds incredibly easy, but it is not. Wasteland Doctor? Whoa, Wasteland Doctor? That's a 5-point item. That's something one of our questers might be able to use, and that's actually a really good one from what I remember. We'll have a quick look at it here. Wasteland Doctor. So the perception allows you to notice more things, and the luck helps you find more places. This is actually really good when you have your people at 10s all the way across. This is one of the ones I found that brings a lot of loot, and a lot of good loot, like higher level loot, because you're perceiving it and you're being lucky. So something to keep in mind. We have 4 handyman jumpsuits. How did that happen? What did I do? Oh, okay. I don't know why I switched them. Oh, because of the production. Right? When people are training, it doesn't really matter what they have. Just as long as they have something that identifies them. The doctor ladies, they don't wear anything else, and no one else wears that, so they can have it. But everybody's getting trained up. Real nice. Joe Snow, with that crazy mustache. His mustache matches his tie thing. You see that? It's just like it. It's like he's got a tie coming off his face. What's that? I don't even know what that's called. It's a certain kind of tie. Anyways, look at how happy he is. Look at that big smile. Everybody's got big smiles on their faces. That's what you like to see. But you want to see real smiles, not fake smiles. Like, hey, boss, don't fire me today. That's not the best situation. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about 6 to 7. They all have the laser pistols. All right, I'm going to start to work our way down from here. 6 to 7. Now you have a 7. So, yeah, it's incremental, but then you run into this guy, and he's like, oh, man, I love shotguns. You're like, here you go, buddy. So, but he doesn't necessarily need that right now, actually, because he's going to be training for a while. But people that are going to be going out into the wilderness could use the bigger weapons, because what's the limit? I found out the limit of how many people you can send out in the wasteland. I think it's 30. When I had my other vault, I think it was 30. Is there anywhere to check that? Okay, a few quick facts I just looked up that might or might not be true, depending on how informed the people are that posted it. But to get an idea, there's 25 people you can send out at one time, and I routinely hit that. I had people on quests, I had people on exploring, and I had people that were just extra. So I just had people that were kind of all over the place, babysitting storage rooms and that kind of a thing, which is good because then there's less accidents, and if something does happen, you have someone there. But at that point, they're like rad scorpions, so people get hurt. So, but that's why it's important for us to have our endurance trained up. Like, look at this guy. 1 endurance? He's going to stub his toe. He could end up in the hospital. So, well, I guess you could anyways if you broke your toe. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. I was hoping we would get something legendary with the lunchbox, but not this time. RNG was not our best friend with the lunchboxes today. So that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to switch that lever action, even though lever actions are just as good as bolt actions in a lot of cases. They shoot powerful ammo too, but whatever. There has to be a scale. There has to be a difference. So I think that's the only thing I wanted to mention is, yeah, we're going to send these. We're going to max them out on endurance and then send them out in the wasteland. They're going to be about as good as Jacob Hawkins, give or take. They're going to be at, let's count it up, 5, 15, 25 fully trained, 25 plus 9, it's 34. So they're going to be like 34, 35-ish area. Can you let me look at his stats as numbers? All right, so what does he have now? That looks like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 24, 28. So, what did I say with the other ones? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. 28 with the other ones. That's 20 right there. That's 29. So they're going to be in the same neck of the woods, so to speak, as Jacob. But because they're going to have full endurance, they're going to be leveled way better than him. They're going to be way stronger, which is good all across the board. Sure, we missed a couple levels here and there. 3, 2, 4, 4. Not a big deal. It's going to happen. You can't do it perfectly. It's almost impossible to do it perfectly. You got to be super careful. You got to be super careful about zooming in. You got to be like, okay, do I actually click you? Do I actually click you? Okay. You know, it's madness. So, but we're doing great. Everything's maximized. Everything is running great. In actual supply chain, you don't always want to be running. Like, we're overproducing right now, which I mentioned before is good for this game because of the way it's set up. But in actual production, you want your production to be a little bit more than what you need. Or if you have a really good system, exactly what you need. But that carries a huge amount of risk. That's like just in time is running it just right there, or maybe a tiny bit in case a couple get misplaced or damaged or lost or, didn't end up the way they're supposed to be. But typically your supplier's got to be very, very on point with everything for you to be just in time. So in the capacity of this game, it's beyond what we need to talk about. But anyways, I think we covered everything that we needed to cover. Just want to check 6 hours. I'll be able to check in at some point today. Busy day again today, but it's good to make sure that everybody's getting their training. Look at our caps. Like, we keep finding that, or we found that Mysterious Strangers so many times that I think because I'm used to the layout now, I'm used to how things look. And again, it's like, where's Waldo, right? It's like, where's Waldo? He pops up and you see him, you click him, bam. And you get a reward. So, it's good. So, hopefully you guys will be able to find guys and girls. I say guys is just everybody. So, when you say you people, it sounds weird. Don't you think? I think it sounds weird. So you say you guys, it sounds like informal and friendly, but if you say you people, it's like you're putting a line around a group of people or something, right? Like, it's you people and your problem. But, it's better to just go over here, robot. You know what? We don't even need you here. Why don't you just go to a different level, dude? We don't want you getting hurt. We're going to have to repair this robot sometime. You have to check your shelter that he is not destroyed before you leave every single time. Essentially, because if they get destroyed and you don't repair them, they're gone. Forever. They're gone. And you have to get another robot and do another ridiculous challenge or whatever. Just another challenge, right? 6 quests? Wow. It's tough. Oh, another lab coat. That's going to help for stim pack production. All right, you guys almost done? We need to clean this up. Yep. You can show yourself to the door. Just drop your loot on the way out. Jeez. Some of them just really drag it out, don't they? Whoa. Did she get really hurt? She got a little hurt. They'll heal that. I wouldn't worry about that so much. Like a quarter's worth of damage, I think they're okay, but if they get down to half, then they'll start to be unhappy. But yeah, another reason to get them to Endurance 10. I know I'm going over that repeatedly, but that is one of the most important things for us to do right now. But I think the way that we're going to be doing it is we're going to be having groups of 4, and they will be preferably people who are fully trained in their primary stat, and then we'll get them trained in endurance, and then we'll swap them out in the rooms, and then those people will get down here, and then we'll train them, and then we'll check for levels and see who would be the best wasteland explorers, who are the people who have the lowest levels with 10s in their endurance, and then we're going to send them out. Well, other stats are important too, and we can, they'll have, I'll just look at these. So they'll have a primary in 10. It's always good to have a primary stat in 10. 10 endurance, and then a 5 in strength, 5 in agility. We're probably going to have to do that too. And then if you have the time, charisma, intelligence, and luck are good things to train up too. It's no good sending them out there if they're really tough but really dumb. And they're like, oh, what's this nuclear bomb? I should hit it with a hammer. I get things like that going through my mind. So hopefully they don't do things like that. I think we are set for now. So we are going to pause things for now. This crafting outfits thing, I'm not quite sure how long that's going to take. Maybe we can get that started. Which outfits do we need? We're always going to need military fatigues. I will check what the recipe is that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I looked it up, and the military fatigues is a car and a spool of thread. We used the car to speed up our weapon production yesterday. We just made a crappy one. Car and a spool, and the other one's a glove and a magnifying glass, which we use for other things too. So we could make one military fatigue. I suppose we could get started on it. We'll need a strength person with strength gear. And I'm not sure how long. I'm just going to leave those. I'm not clicking those anymore because I keep clicking the levels by mistake. Yeah, because it's going to be strength. We're going to need to pull some of them off. And we have no idea what's hiding behind this. So I guess we could chip along at it. I'm just going to throw a save on here. Because it won't cover that much, and we're going to need to get it. Let's just do it. If it bothers me, I'll just destroy it. So, how much does it cost? 1,200? Dude. All right. Well, we can put it here. Let's watch this. I like lining it up with something. Ugh. Can we do... All right, so the right side of it is lined up with the edge of the elevator. Yeah, it went up a bit. It definitely went up a bit. All right, what can you guys do for me in regards to... Yeah, see, they train up quick to 5. It's so much faster. So put 4 of them in there. I want to keep them in here no matter what. Even for this stuff, because this is priority, because this moves the story along. Okay, craft. Unlock. Brotherhood. I don't know if that's any good. Like I said, if you wore this and you had more encounters with the Brotherhood of Steel, friendly encounters with the Brotherhood of Steel, then it might be good. We can make armored vault suits, but I don't think we need any. We're always going to need military fatigues. We're going to need many of them. Oh, wow. So that's 56. Let's look at the time constraints. Oh, these are all just +2 gears. These are just for aesthetics. For the most part, you know what I mean? The treasure hunter gear... Nah. Alright, military fatigues. We'll see. It's going to take an hour. So... in 6 hours, we can knock these all out. If we get more junk, which we just ran out of something. What did we just run out of? The cars? We can find out what weapons and what extra gear have cars, and we can scrap them and hopefully get them. Like, there might be cars in this, and we scrap one, and then we get a car out of it. You know what I mean? We're not going to scrap any of the +5 stuff yet, even though you get, like, blue, rare junk out of them. Yeah, like, we could scrap one of these and see what we get out of it. But, I'll have to check that. I'll check that right now. Okay, so I checked it out, and a lot of the level 1 guns have the capacity of getting cars out of them. Rusties almost never give you anything. So we will scrap one of these. Boom. See? Toy car. So we have materials for our next production, so that we want to schedule, because Jacob's not going to be back in time for that. There's only the strength-related outfits, like the combat armor and the battle armor, have cars in them. And we want to keep more of the strength-related armor because they're pretty good for Wasteland Explorers 2. Oh, I almost clicked it. So lever action, bolt action rifles have potentially cars for scrap. So we'll keep that rolling there. If we have someone that's cross-trained that we could pull... Where was that other guy? Was it him? Yeah, he is a 5. I think an hour's a decent amount of time because Jacob's going to be back. If we go faster, then it just means that we're going to need more raw material quicker. So we'll leave it. We'll leave it at an hour. That's a lead time that we can handle. We'll be able to find some stuff. If not, we'll slow it down. Actually, we might want to slow it down. Yeah, we'll slow it down. We'll train up. Excuse me. We'll keep the 5s in there. And we'll keep training. No, stop. I hate it when it does that. So now, where is this potentially going to spread? Go here. No. Go here. Here. And we're not losing anything right now, you notice, but we're not gaining anything. It's just a distraction. It's keeping people from their work. Wow, it is really difficult to click on people right now. And the game keeps, like, moving around on me. I don't know what it's doing. It's trying to make it extra difficult for me. So we have all the bases covered. We just need some dogs. Dogs to just eat these things. See, wasteland pets. That would be another good thing. Like, you just had a dog that wandered around like a robot, and if any of the enemies came by, he just like gobbled them up as a snack. That'd be good. What was my line of thinking? Something went wrong. Oh, you were not supposed to go there. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys are being ridiculous right now. Go in the strength room. I clicked here, but it was still hovering there for some reason. Go. I'm getting lag. Are you guys seeing this? I'm getting like... What are you doing? I'm getting lag, and the AI on the NPCs is acting weird. I might need to do a reboot. All right, well, we'll end things here for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciate you all coming by and checking things out. Hope you had fun. Hope you learned something with our Fallout Shelter supply chain operations. Any questions, any comments, be sure to put them below. And please, thumbs up, subscribe, and watch more of our videos. Really appreciate it. We hope you have a great day and have a good one.